everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful Shabbos. Happy Martin Luther King's Day. You know, if Martin Luther King can see the way people are today, he would have been amazed and at the same time disappointed with the different situations that's going on, especially with the anti-Semitic attacks, which is horrific. You know, people in the community, we get along so much and so well, but then there's just like that very small percentage of people that have that ignorance, that they're always against, they hate, they're jealous, or they say crazy things, and it's not a good thing. And people that listen to hate, or some people say that the things that I post sometimes are hate speeches because I say beat the living crap out of anti-Semitism, which really you should, because the only way a bully learns is when he gets his tuchas whooped, which people should do. I mean, even in Parsha Shemot, the one that just passed recently, that we just read over this last Shabbos, during the past week we were learning it, it comes to a point where Moses goes outside and he starts looking around and he sees his brothers getting abused. He saw one guy that was getting abused by a Mitzrayim, by an Egyptian, somebody who was a watch over all the Jews, like made sure that they were getting up, getting to work, collecting straw, or to the point where they were just getting beaten and whooped. And Moses couldn't deal with it. So what did Moses do? He killed them. He killed the Egyptian because he kept abusing his brothers. Now, I'm not telling people to go kill people. It's not confused what I'm saying. But don't idle by while your brother's bleeding. Don't idle by and watch your brother bleed. Like, I mean, you see videos out there, and people have a camera up instead of stepping into the situation. What are you worried about? You're going to get punched? So, for that situation, we're doing training right now. We're teaching people how to take a punch. It's a need. You people need to learn how to take a punch. You know, because you guys are getting hit left and right, and nobody's doing anything about it, but people are pulling out their phones, and instead of either calling for help, you're just standing there with a video camera. You know, it'd be nice to see if more people put down that phone, that video camera, and pick up their hands and do something about it, just like Moses did to the Egyptian. But you know, here's another situation. Try to defend yourself and then prove that you didn't do something wrong. Like what happened with Moshe. He had his own people snitching on him. This is horrible. This is, it's disgusting. Now, those same people that snitched on Moshe, later down when they left Egypt, they were the ones that kept over the manna overnight and got punished for it. When as you were getting, they said, don't just take enough what you need, but don't save anything. They were still saving because they had no faith. But it's horrible that the fact that our own people, like I hear this is disgusting. It's disgusting. I can't believe people are saying this. In 770, it's okay that they fight with each other. They bicker over there. There's always problems over there. They're fighting with little teenage kids when it comes down to it over the sets of Jews inside 770. A lot of people of you won't get it, but I see it. And it's ridiculous. But when they say that a guy comes in there to threaten to shoot up the shul, what do? They say there's cameras everywhere, we can't do nothing, but it's okay to fight each other. Are you out of your mind? So yeah, there's an issue within the Jewish community also. Like people fear, they're not the same Jews that used to be in the 70s over here, which I hear a lot of. Like the guys in the 70s were tough. But thank God we're doing something new right now. Me and my crew, we're starting a whole new patrol. And I'm not talking about Shmira and Shumrim. We're actually starting a patrol, and we're hiring people to walk their dogs and to patrol. So we do need donations for this. We do need sponsors for this, because we're hiring people to start to do dog patrols, which are coming out real soon. We're just working on getting the vests with the Make Crown Heights safe again. And Bitachon. A lot of you guys know him. He posts up on his name is Tubio. And the Bitachon, he's also self-defense training. He has a self-defense place, and we're also sponsoring children, ages 7 all the way to teenagers and all the way to men. It costs them $120 a month for 3 classes a week, and they learn how to defend themselves. This guy has a lot of good background in what he's doing. Parents are thanking him for everything. I'll be shooting videos from there pretty soon. But I'm just saying, Jews, you got to stand up, man. You can't be targets. Like everywhere I go, I see a Jew as a target, and people are afraid. And it's not good to be afraid. Have no fear, because God is with you wherever you go. But God gives you that challenge to test yourself, to step up. What, are you just going to stand there and run? Like I hear rabbis telling their kids, telling their pupils, their students, like, you shouldn't fight. Just run or take it. Are you out of your mind? Like people are talking about, let's just pray. Praying is wonderful. Praying, saying Tehillim is wonderful. Studying Torah is wonderful. But you also have to defend yourself. It's in the Torah. It's in the Torah. What was Moshe chosen for? To defend the people. To help the people. To let my people go. We have to start learning how to defend ourselves. We have to start learning how to protect one another because the cops ain't doing it. By the time you call the cops, it's already like 30 minutes late and they're interviewing you for 2.5 hours. And if they do catch the guy, what's going to happen? 2 hours later, if that, depending on the charge, they either give him a summons or let him out 2 hours later with your name, your phone number, and any other witness testimony. Is that going to help you? No, you got to beat the bully down. Beat that bully down. I'm telling you, it's the only answer. It's the only answer. I grew up getting beaten up by bullies all the time. I was a bully too, and when I got my tuchas kicked, I learned my lesson. I thought twice before I ever stepped to that guy again. And we became friendly. It happens. It happens. But bullies need to get what they deserve. Because that's what they're doing. They're picking on the weak. So if you see that going down, if you see with your eyes that your brother, your neighbor, or somebody is getting abused and beaten up, step in. Stop picking up that phone. Stop pulling out your cameras. You guys look like idiots out there. Like really, you're just standing by, idling by and watching people getting beat up. Is that normal? Is that normal? Or you tell other people not to step in like that last video, that guy that got punched in the back of the head on the train? That's disgusting. That's disgusting. The fact that the guy punched him in the back of the head is disgusting. But what was even more disgusting was the fact that these people were pulling out their cameras and just standing by there not doing anything. Kudos to that guy Mark for wanting to step in, but then his friends started screaming, don't get involved. This is horribly disgusting, people. And it's time for people to take a stand. Learn to throw a punch. We're doing defense classes. PM me. If you're in Crown Heights and you want to learn how to fight, PM me. We'll sponsor you to go into the defense class. We will pay for your defense classes just so you can learn how to fight. I had a 13-year-old kid that came up to me and told me, oh, I wouldn't know how to defend myself. What do I do? He started asking all the right questions, and I loved all his questions. And the best answer, you got to learn how to defend himself. What the worst part about it was that it was an older black woman that grabbed him in the yoke, blew weed smoke in his face, stuck gum up his nose, and then smacked him in the back of the head. Is that normal? Is this what's going on in the world? Like you go up to any cop today and you ask them about this bail reform law. You know what the first words that come out of their mouth? Stop voting Democrat. Vote red. And look what they're doing also with the gun laws. Tyranny, gun laws. They want to take away your Second Amendment. So that's the First Amendment and the Second Amendment they're going to control against you. And the loons on the left, come on. Come on, seriously, world, time to wake up and see what's going on. It's like good against evil. So basically, this is what you're voting for. It's either you're voting Republican or you're voting for communism, because that's what the left is. They're all communists. They want to take your rights away. They want to take your freedom away by telling you, we're going to give you free stuff. Yeah, free education, please. But take my freedom of speech away. Take my guns away. Take my rights away. Take our amendments completely off the map for what our forefathers in this country fought for our freedom. Like, I mean, seriously, time to wake up, world. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? Like I saw, what I loved today was about the Virginia Unity. All those protesters that came out there, all those pro-gun guys that came out there knew what they're coming out there for. There's no way these cops are going to start going away and taking away people's guns. The Second Amendment has the right to protect you from tyranny, from tyrants. We don't want an Iran here. We don't want a Venezuela over here. We want America the way it is, capitalism. Keep earning your money. You don't like it. You're not making money. Figure out a way. No, go work your minimum wage job. You got it. You can't afford the means of living. That's your fault. If you're not making money, that's your fault. Nobody else's fault. I don't care what race you are, what nation you are, what religion you are, black, white, Hispanic. I've seen millionaires in many different races. I'm not rich, but I'm working hard. I'm working hard, and we're all working hard. And each different person has their own way of making money. I mean, some are little trust fund babies, and they got it like that. But it doesn't mean that we have to take the money from the trust fund babies. Everybody should pay their equal share of taxes. Everybody should do something correctly. I mean, all you whiners out there, I want free this, I want free that, free nothing. Enjoy your freedom. Find a way of making money. Stop being lazy. I speak for myself too. I get lazy sometimes. I fall off. I let my heart do the talking for me, the left part. But it's mind over matter. It teaches us in Tanya that we have an evil inclination always holding us down, but it's head above water, and keep your head above water. It's time to make a stand, people. It's time to make a stand and stand for the right thing, for the right thing, for the good. Stop going against this evil, especially when people speak hate speeches. It's horrible. Horrible. And I don't think a hate speech is when you defend yourself, and that you should put into these people, like really put into them. Knuckle up. Don't allow your friends, don't allow your neighbors, don't allow your brothers, your sisters, blood to be shed because of some other fool that hates. Anti-Semitism is a horrible thing. Racism is a horrible thing. This is what Martin Luther King fought for. Fought for. Peacefully. He did everything peacefully. But when people aren't peaceful with you, you gotta knuckle up. Or put your guns out. That's what the Second Amendment is for. To protect your life. Don't let the government take your guns. Don't let the government take your freedom. Don't let other people take your life. Don't let other people abuse you or beat you or bully you. It's time to take these bullies out. If somebody comes in a direction and you see somebody getting beat up, you step in and stop pulling out their phone. Everybody, I ask you to like, share if you feel what I say is good, or if you feel not. You can call me a loon, you can call me a bigot, you can call me whatever you want. For those who do like this, and for those who do want to be protected, and for those who want defense classes, and for those that do want the right patrols out here, please donate to the good cause. It's for a wonderful cause. More people will feel safe about out here. I'm uniting. I'm even giving more jobs out. That's what I'm doing right now. That's what me and my team are doing. We're giving out jobs right now for people to walk their dogs around the neighborhood. For people to patrol. And if you can volunteer to patrol with these dog patrols, be more than happy. We're looking for good Jewish people. We're looking for good black people. We're looking for good Spanish people. We're looking for good Muslim people. We're looking for all types of people to help join the community come together. We're looking for good people, and we're hiring. If you have a pit bull, if you have a Rottweiler, if you have a Doberman, you're hired. Please, feel free to PM me. We're hiring right now. Dog patrols, all day. All day. All day. I don't care what color and race you are. If you have a dog, we're hiring you. But it has to be a big dog. It can't be a Chihuahua. Everybody have a blessed, wonderful week. I hope everybody has a safe week. And please, for all you dumb idiots out there, time for you guys to wake up. Wake up and see and taste the evil and spit it out. Spit it out. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, I see fools. You guys are fools. Fools. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Wake up, world, and see what's going on. Because there are a lot of woke people I saw out there in Virginia. It was very mixed out there. And it was very beautiful. That's what Martin Luther King had in mind. That's what Martin Luther King had in mind. He had white, he had black, he had Hispanic, he had all different races and nations, even Democrats and Republicans that know what they were fighting for. And by the way, Dr. King was a Republican. Remember that. Remember that. Blexit, Lexit, Jexit. That's what you guys got to do. Everybody have a blessed weekend. Please donate. Please donate. Click the GoFundMe. We need the support. We're giving jobs with this money. This money is going to a good cause. A wonderful, wonderful, great cause for the whole community's safety. Let's help keep South Crown Heights safe again, people. Let's bring the community back with unity.